This way. Be quick.
We don't have a lot of time, so let's get to it. Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions is one hell of a complicated game. It's a remake of sorts for the strategy RPG Square Enix unleashed about a decade ago on the original PlayStation. This one is for the PSP, and it turns out to be a perfect fit, a turn-based adventure that you can play anywhere. But let's face it, Final Fantasy fans aren't really known for busy on-the-go lifestyles. You can expect that most of them will still play this at home, between alternating bouts of cuddling Tenchi Muyo novelty pillows and sobbing.
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
However, even if you've never moderated a forum on Eyes on FF, you might still find yourself getting addicted. Provided, of course, you're willing to put in the time to learn the complex combat system. How complex, you ask? Observe. The game basically boils down to the amounts of damage your collection of cutie pie warriors do to the bad guys. Your character's level obviously affects that amount, as does each weapon's power. Your bravery level affects your physical attacks, and your faith level plays into your magic attacks. And you have to keep in mind your move, jump, and speed stats, and whether you wield your weapons in your right or left hand, or both. And of course, there are 3 different evading stats, and of course, the direction you're facing when attacked makes a difference. Oh, and did we mention that your zodiac sign affects the damage you do to enemies? No, we're not making that up. Sadly. So, you're probably thinking, why the hell would anyone voluntarily choose to play something this overly complicated? Well, here's the thing. Once we came to grasps with the system, we found ourselves taking pleasure in the meticulous micromanagement. The action happens in the war-torn world of Ivalice, the same place Final Fantasy XII was set in. But don't expect to run into many familiar faces, with the exception of Han Solo's surrogate Balthier. His job? Sky Pirate, of course. Oh, and spiky-haired Soldier Cloud also makes a cameo, but that was a lot more exciting back in 1998. But seriously, we love the animated cutscenes and expanded character design Square added into this version. But if they had time to add all that, why couldn't they fix the bizarre slowdown that occurs every time something cool happens? I know it seems like a small complaint, but over the course of the game, it happens literally thousands of times. Is it really that hard to remake a PS1 game on the PSP?
Forgive me.
It's okay, but it better not happen again. Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions gets 4 point-blank chocobo shootings out of 5.